Hello and welcome to Jazz Piano Daily. This is number 92 and this is going to be part 8 of Georgia on My Mind. We're going to finish up the song now. Let's switch over to the sheet music. All right, so what we have is we've gotten up to this point, right? So we've gotten up to where we went to the DC al coda, and then that means that we go all the way back to the beginning of the song. Let me just show you what that is. So we go all the way back here to the beginning, right? Then we go all the way up here until it says to coda, right? So you see where it says to coda right there, and then at that to coda sign, then we move over to the coda, and that is that sign right there. And you'll notice that I put in a first ending that you can just keep going through the entire song and keep playing that coda in the first ending, and then finally the second ending is when you're ready to end the song, and I have an ending to show you here as well. All right, so let's do this part in the first ending. You've already done this before, right? We did this, let me show you back in measure right over here, okay? We did this right in the in this section right here on page 2, all right? So we've already done this, so it shouldn't be that brand new to you. But we were coming up here with the left hand, right, to go to the C7 flat 9 to the F, right? But instead, now we're going to come down here and play it down here. So it's going to be this. Whoops, sorry, let me do that again. All right, sorry. And they're together. Okay. Nice and slow. And then we move to the chords by themselves in the left hand, the F major to the B flat 7, back to F major, and then to C7 sharp 5, or C augmented 7. Let me play that section for you. So the section that I'm going to play for you right now is right there, right? So it's the F, F major, B flat 7, then F major, then the C augmented 7th. You can play this C or that C down there. When you're playing the root, it doesn't matter if you play it low or higher. It's completely up to you. Right? So you could go. Doesn't matter where you play those roots. Typically, I like to play them a little bit lower to get more of that bass sound. So F, B flat, F, C, F, B flat, F, C. All right, so that whole first ending again. And you see it says right here to add fills, right? See this right here? See how it says add fills? We're going to do that in tomorrow's lesson. I'm going to show you how to add some fills in there. All right, so that's the first ending. Pretty simple. Once you get to the end of this, so once you get right here at the end of the C, you're going to go right back to the beginning of the tune. So that's going to be this. You're going to be doing some fills, which I'll show you tomorrow. And then now you're back into the beginning of the song. All right? Okay, so now let's take a look at the second ending. Let me play it for you, and we'll break it down. Okay, so again. Okay, all right, so the first part is pretty much exactly the same. The only difference is this E and F down there in the left hand, I'm playing it back up an octave. It's really not going to be the end of the world if you play it down there either. So it's fine down there or up there, whichever one you want to do. Doesn't really matter. Ba triplet, and then start with your second finger here. Okay, I will write that fingering in for you as well right now, just so that you have that. Be sure that you're using your second finger in there. Okay, so start with the second finger, and then you go up to the thumb next. So 2, 1, 2, 3. This is quarter note triplet. So the top note F stays the same. So let's just get the F along with the shells in the left hand. adding in the third of the chord in the right hand. So see, B flat 7, A7, A flat, G, B flat, A flat, G. You can add in a little grace note if you want there as well. And then C augmented 7th, sharp 5 there, root 3 7 in the left hand, and then hit just the root 5 10th. If you could play them all together like that as well, you can do that. You can, and also you can arpeggiate those last notes if you want. It sounds kind of nice, a little twinkly. Hit an F down there. So here's the whole second ending. And these notes in the left hand down here, you do not have to hold those out. I'm holding them out because I can reach that. It's a pretty big span. It's a span of a major 10th. So if you can't reach that, don't worry about it at all. Just move your fingers just like that. And you can hold down the pedal. So you see how I have, if you take a look right there, see the pedal is down, up, down, right? So there's your pedal. So you can see. Hold that pedal down. Lift it up. All right. So that is the whole first and second ending. Remember, the first ending, after you're done with the first ending, just go back to the song. You can keep going through the song as many times as you want. Keep hitting the first ending. So you do the coda every single time in this, the way that I wrote it out here. And I wrote it out like that just to make it a little bit easier in terms of not so many pages. The second ending is when you're ready to end the song, okay? So you can go to the second ending at any time. Like I said, in tomorrow's lesson, we're going to start to talk about how to start to add in fills in this section here in the first ending where it says add fills. So I'm going to show you that tomorrow. All right, I'll see you in tomorrow's lesson. To get the first 45 pages of music for free, just go back to JazzPianoDaily.com. If you liked the video, please be sure to click the like button and also subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. To watch the rest of the lessons in this series, just click on the playlist to the right of this arrow. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.